What's going on, everybody? Anon here, and have some very interesting and important news on 151. So we heard from all four major distributors today that the 151 Blooming Waters collection is being delayed. And what's interesting is it seems like Costco has slowed down on pushing the product into stores. I haven't seen it online outside of a couple of the two-pack items, but now and I know Costco basically said that they're not going to have it in the stores. Now I've seen it. I've seen some videos of it in a couple stores, but kind of my thought was, okay, maybe they're going to push some additional product through distribution. It doesn't seem to be the case. So we found out today that we're only going to get about half of what our allocation stated that was going to be given to us right now. Now, we did have one distributor mention that they may have to permanently cut it, but they're not sure yet. But apparently there was a delay in how much product they're getting from the Pokemon company. So ultimately, the distribution got X number of units. They allocated the units, and then when it came to receive the product, they received something less than what they were promised from the Pokemon company. So they didn't know if it's going to be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 2 months before they get the rest of the product. But I think it's super interesting because a lot of people were under the impression, including myself, that the Blooming Waters collection was going to be very similar to Sea and Sky from Crown Zenith in Sam's Club, and so far it doesn't seem to be the case. There hasn't been much, if any, available online. It's been hit or miss in stores, and now that it's not getting to distribution in I don't even want to say critical mass because I don't think it was enough anywhere close to being enough. It's not going to get there anywhere close to what was promised, at least on the initial wave here. I think it's just going to create far greater tailwinds for the pricing on 151. And we've seen booster packs here. I think the high was somewhere around $11. They're just a bit above $10 per pack right now. But the bundles are going nuts. The bundles, for the longest time, these were high 50s. In fact, when we had some of the Walmart dumps just before Christmas, they could have been had for $45 to $50 per bundle. But now we have a no sale person at $64, the loose pack junk. But I mean, these are basically $10 per pack as well. And the nice thing about booster bundles is they can't be searched because they're obviously sealed. So, not a whole lot of these until you get to $70 per. So, the interesting thing here is, and especially since I think the common thought was Blooming Waters is going to be a massive dump on product. It would dry up sometime over the summer, and then end of fall, it would be the last hurrah of the product before it gets retired. But the scary part is it looks like Blooming Waters isn't going to have as much quantity as we thought. So, to be determined. But again, I think there's going to be some tailwinds, and the price of all these products across the board just aren't going to be held unchecked at this point. So anyway, guys, subscribe to the channel, join the Discord, and we'll talk soon.